Pregenesis, Mine, by Tony Pipa. She is telling me the story of she and he. I'm 36 years old, but I don't know the story. Not really. Now I'm getting it straight. All the details and the facts. Only recently did I find it important enough to ask. I wonder why that is. She tells me that she used to come up in the summers to spend time with her aunts. It was the countryside, dotted with small towns, nothing like having the capital city close by, but still well appointed. The coal they mined kept money in people's pockets. Her aunt was married to Bono, the county's district attorney. It was easy for them to find her dates for a night at the country club or Penlee Hotel. This was back when dates were really dates. White gloves, formal gowns, groups of young pairings who hardly knew each other forced together around a table. But they had a good time. The night she met him, she had come with Doug McWilliams. Yes, those McWilliamses, the ones of the water company. He was escorting another. They ended up talking all night, ignoring their dates. He was so easy to talk to, she explains. The following year he was out of town when she visited. Was that the year she had a date with Leo Gribben? Could be. She had a date with Leo sometime. Anyway, the next year Leo clerked in Jack Pipa's office. Jack, who had the reputation of being a troublemaker. She can't remember why, just remembers it was so. He worked there too. Jack was his uncle. At some point he asked Leo about Bono's niece. He asked everyone who came from the countryside about Bono's niece. Leo perked up. Hey, I know her, Leo said. So 2 years after they first met, Leo finally gets them a date together. Serious it gets, but quick. After a few dates, he accompanies her to a picnic for the factory union where she works. He wants to smooch in the stands. She wants to play ball with the guys who brought the hats and gloves. They won't let you, he says. Oh, once they can see what I can do, they'll let me, she says. And that's how it happens. Later he almost gets into a fight with one of her old boyfriends, a guy that her crowd knows is mentally unbalanced. She's afraid something will happen, something bad. Her ex probably carries a knife and won't hesitate to use it. She gets him to back away, but barely. He is determined to show her that he does not cower from anyone or anything. Afterwards, he escorts her into the sunken gardens of the Grand Hotel next to the picnic grounds. He asks her to marry him. Immediately, she says yes. That is August. In September, her mother dies. In October, they wed. I stop her. That's a lot of change in 3 months, I remark. She nods. A lot of change in 3 months. Why did you say yes? Why did I say yes? She pauses. Because of the way we danced. I remember the first time we danced. I remember thinking, this is it. We never stepped on each other, never stumbled, never broke stride or rhythm. It seemed so natural. We just fit. 27 years together, 3 houses, 7 kids, 3 miscarriages, countless dogs, but never any cats, furies and reconciliations, alcoholism, cancer, death, a short but entire history born out of an effortless first dance. I wonder how he would have answered if I had asked him 20 years ago before he died. Maybe for him it was her baseball prowess, or how she begged him off her ex. Perhaps something less consequential, a brush of the arm, a tilt of the head, or maybe for him too it was the first time they took to the dance floor together. It doesn't much matter, does it? This is her story, and his story, and my story too. While I was never quite clear on every detail, its remnants have always coursed in me, buried deep, more myself than I know. I only hope that the best parts remain, at the ready, for when I'm most in need. That the gift I've been granted continues to thrive, safe for my own neuroses, disappointments, and fears. That gift, that brave, passionate trusting of the heart.